love the channel and find it useful in becoming a happy retiree. Subscribe today. Joe joins us from Alpharetta. What's going on, Joe? How can I help?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
I have 3 homes. It is about 4.5 years before I plan to retire. 2 are on St. Simon's Island, which I have rented long-term. And 1 I bought a couple of years ago. I got a good price on it, just north of Alpharetta. I'm wanting to know...
And you live, Joe, you live in Alpharetta, or do you live in St. Simon? Those are rental homes.
Yes, I rent them long-term. I have 2 very good tenants.
Got it. And how many years have you owned the rental homes in St. Simon's, which is a wonderful place, by the way, just a phenomenal place. How long have you been there?
I've owned them 4 years, and they have doubled in value.
Whoa, okay. Did you have to put in a lot of work to the houses?
Well, I actually bought them during the foreclosure time when things were really down, and yes, I did put a little work in it, but I've gotten every penny back.
You would get every penny back if you were to sell them today, you're saying?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Well, you double your money for the most part.
That's right. Yes.
Let's talk about the rental income. The house in Alpharetta, and then you have 2 rental homes in the St. Simon's area. Now, let me just talk about debt for a second. Do you owe anything on the Alpharetta house or the St. Simon's houses?
Yes, I do.
Significant, or are they getting ready to be paid off? And where do you see yourself, Joe, over the next 5-10 years? Do you want to be in the Atlanta area? Do you want to go to the coast at St. Simon's? Where do you think you end up?
I think I'll go to St. Simon's in about 5 more years. That was initially why I bought the first house. I almost have it paid off.
So rental 1 is mostly paid for.
Yes.
And give me just kind of an approximate overall value. If you were to sell it today, what would you sell the first house for?
About $300,000.
And I know it sounds like you have some pretty good renters. They're long term, meaning a year or 2-year leases, correct?
That's correct.
How much is the monthly rent?
The monthly rent for the first one is $1,150. I for $1,500. I have a good tenant. He couldn't afford that, so I just continued to let him rent for $1,150.
Got it. And the real financial win for you has not been the rent so far. Then it's really been the appreciation of the home.
That's correct.
All right. I like that. Number 2 home, is it same thing, worth about $300?
It's about $350.
Got it. And what's the rent on that one?
Currently, I'm charging $1,700. I could charge about $21.
All right. So both, but again, you're kind of trading some stability here. You've got great renters. They want to stay there, and I'm going to do, so here's another, so I guess I'm going to do some quick math with you and maybe give you a slightly different perspective on how we would look at this. But okay. Where are you in a crossroads here? Are you thinking, should I keep these? Should I sell them? When should I move? If I could answer maybe one main question for you, what would it be today?
Should I sell them or should I keep them?
Got it. Buy, sell, or rent. Really, sell or rent. Keep renting.
Yes.
11. So here's how I would look at this. So you've gotten a great price appreciation, which is really good. So let's say you bought the first house, I would suspect for around 175, 200.
I'm sorry.
So you bought the first house for around 150,000, and now it's worth about 300. Correct?
No, I actually bought it for 120. I found one that the attorney he had to get rid of it.
Wow. All right. And that's the one you think that you would maybe want to live in? If you had to choose one of the two, you'd do the first rental house, not the second?
Yes.
Why do you like the first house better? Is it on the water? Are any of these near the water? How far away are you from the water?
Well, both of them is probably only about half a mile from the water.
Got it. Beautiful. I love St. Simon's. Man, we never have enough time. Joe, we've got to run to a quick break, but this is important. We're talking about rental homes. We're talking about the price and the cash flow, the income that gets generated, and then what to do with that. Are these a good deal or not? Joe, that's what we're talking about right now. So hang on. We've got to do a quick news, weather, traffic. Then Joe from Alpharetta and St. Simon's when Money Matters returns. Hi, I'm Wes Moss, and thanks for taking a minute to hear about what's so different about my new book, You Can Retire Sooner Than You Think. So unlike other retirement books, this book will give you a step-by-step guide, whether you're in your 20s or 30s or 40s or 50s, to learn from what these successful and happy retirees did to get there. I hope you enjoy the book, but more importantly, I know that it'll help you retire sooner than you think.